Okay, so thought it might be fun to talk a little bit about just a really simple standard that has some classic 2-5-1 lines in it, which would be Autumn Leaves. And I'm doing this in the key of G minor, so first chord would be C minor. This is a typical key you'll find this tune performed in. G minor and E minor are the two most common keys. And you easily find a chart for this online. But this is really useful for practicing and running through changes. So the first 4 bars, the chords were C minor 7 to F7, B flat major 7 to E flat major 7, A minor 7 flat 5 to a D7, G minor. You heard a little bit of me playing over it there, and I was also just using a few ideas I'm going to talk about as well. So the chord progression, easy to find a chart for this online, but the first A section, the form of this tune is AABA, with the last A section has a little variation. We have 2, 5, 1, 4, and then another 2, 5, 1 into the relative minor, 2, 5, 1, relative minor there, G minor. It's the key I'm doing here. What I'm doing here is a very simple thing. I'm really thinking of a little substitution here to make the line sound more interesting. So what I did there was the first chord, C minor 7, over this sound, Dorian mode. Works really great. Dorian mode is really nice with that. We can add a couple little chromatic passing tones and make this sound really nice. Sounds good. With the Dorian mode, you have that major 6. Now that's a great sound over a minor 7 or indeed a minor 6 chord. And then for the 5 chord, the F7, right? What I did there was, instead of imagining this as an F7, I was thinking of it as a B dominant 7 with the sharp 11. So it contains the F in that chord scale, but it's what we call a tritone substitution, where you substitute that dominant chord, that first F chord, with a B7, a tritone away. So what we're doing when we tritone a dominant chord is we substitute it with the dominant chord whose root is a flat 5th or a sharp 4th, a tritone away. So instead of playing C minor, F7, B flat, I went C minor, 7, B7, I should put a sharp 11 here, into B flat major 7 to 4 chord E flat. And that's kind of really nice. So I'm imagining that in my mind as the changes of that substitute. So when I play a line over this, that's my C minor line over the B7, but it could still be F7. I'm playing B7. Into B flat, you see. It's a really nice sound there. Check it out. See? Works perfectly over the changes, but adds a nice little color or flavor. That's what I was doing there. Now, then for the A minor D7, and often it's a D7 altered in some way. It could be a D7 flat 13. That fits the melody quite well. The first time, where there's a D, E, F sharp, B flat, like that. That D mixed Lydian flat 13 will work, and that's from the melodic minor. That'd be like the 5th mode of G melodic minor. But what I was often doing here was doing the altered scale, and imagining that D7 had not only a sharp 5 or flat 5, but also an altered 9th, whether flat or sharpened. So if I use D altered, which is E flat melodic minor, that sound over our that's a great sound going into G minor. Now for the A minor 7, that minor 2-5, the 2 chord, what do I do there? Well, a lot of the times we're taught the Locrian, the standard Locrian is great for a minor 7 flat 5 chord, and it's not bad, but it has that flat 6 on it, and on this sound, there's our A minor 7 flat 5. I don't love the sound of the, I don't like that sound so much, so I quite dig this sound. That's the first alternative, and that's a Locrian natural second. If it's starting on A, that's from C melodic minor. It's the 6th mode of the melodic minor. So it's a nice sound over the. Another alternative is from the harmonic major, and it's pretty neat. So G harmonic major, if you don't know this scale, I'm going to show you. It's a major scale with a flat 6, that's all it is. So G harmonic major, G, A, B, C, D, E flat, F sharp, G. So it has that augmented second, same interval as a minor third, but think of it as an augmented second between the E flat, the flat 6, F sharp, G. Different from harmonic minor, which has the minor third. We're doing harmonic major, da, 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 and we get this sound. That. I like that a lot too, so that's another alternative. So you've got your standard Locrian, Locrian natural 2, or what is effectively a Dorian flat 5, mode 2 of G harmonic major, right? A, B, C, D, E flat, F sharp, G, A. That's a great sound. Right? Resolving. Obviously, now into our 5 chords, so we go. And then we've got our D altered into G minor. So you've got a lot of cool choices. So there, I was playing through that whole first 8 bars. C minor, B7, sharp 11, to B flat major, to E flat, and then A minor 7 flat 5. We could do our G harmonic major, to our D altered, into G minor, and here I might use G Dorian, or I might use even G melodic minor with a major 7 in there, give it a little more tension. Like that, which is really a beautiful sound too. So you can see that just in the first 8 bars of this standard, and it's quite a straightforward standard ultimately, it's one that people often start off with, there's a ton of possibilities, and that's just some of them. You know, that first 4 bars is very cool. What I tend to do on that 4 chord, I haven't talked about this yet, on that E flat major, right, on bar 4 you go C minor, F7, B flat major 7, E flat major 7, right? On that I always tend to default to Lydian there. I don't play regular E flat major or Ionian. That sharp 11 feels like it needs to be there, because really we can analyze that first 4 bars as being 2, 5, 1, 4 in the key of B flat. So the E flat really by rights is a Lydian anyway there. That A, if you play an A flat over that, that sounds kind of sour. So I always tend to I'm always thinking Lydian on that, all right? For the B flat major, sometimes Lydian as well. And then we come to that 2-5 I've already spoken about. We've got those cool ideas where you can play Locrian natural 2 on the A minor 7 flat 5, or that Dorian flat 5 from G harmonic major, which is kind of badass. Yeah, oof, love that sound. To our D7, but altered. Or, of course, I haven't even talked about the diminished scale yet. Now that could be some cool stuff as well there. Now if I did that, then I'm thinking D half whole diminished. So if I'm going to do half whole diminished on that D, then I'm thinking Locrian natural 2 or our Dorian flat 5 on the A minor. And then D half whole diminished, that sound into our G minor. So you can see there's a ton of stuff we can do with this, and I might do a further lesson on this if you guys are interested. Leave a comment below. Obviously, if you're interested in studying, hit me up via my website. There's a ton of cool stuff on the website too, if anyone hasn't checked that out yet. There's a study piece on a cool like classical style prelude. There's my blues etude in there, and there's a ton of full-length videos as well. But you can see that really diving inside a jazz standard like Autumn Leaves gives you a ton of possibilities, and really, you know, it's worth taking your time. Take like a few days or a week or longer on this one tune. Take that long just on 4 bars and really get inside it the way we've done today, where you can see I'm not just kind of going, okay, C minor, F7, B flat, E flat is all one thing, and then A minor, D, G minor is all like, that's just all G minor. I'm really treating that minor 2 chord, for instance, the minor 7 flat 5 going into the G, the 2-5-1 there. That A minor, as I've showed you, we could do a Locrian natural 2. Really nice sound. Add a little passing note. Sounds great. That Dorian flat 5. I love that sound. And then for our D7, we could do, as I said, under the melody, sometimes that Lydian flat 13, it was just a flat 13, but I often like to imply altered. Half whole diminished. See what I mean? Gives you a lot to work on.